Ooh, hey there, cupcakes. You guys ready for a fun, super awesome DIY Halloween decoration project? For me, Halloween is my favorite time of the year. So we're gonna have lots of fun on this channel when it comes time for Halloween. Renfield, it's time to get the lights for our cupcakes.
Yes, Master.
All right, we have some light. And here is our wonderful, spooktacular DIY of the day. It is what I like to call a spiderweb ball. And you can make it in any color you want. Right now I have the black one. I want to make the white one today. And these are super easy, but you will need the help of a grown-up because it is a little on the messy side. Okay, you're gonna need some yarn. I'm using white yarn since I'm gonna be making a white spiderweb ball. And some school glue. Take the longest string of yarn and just keep going. Nothing technical about this, guys. You just keep going until you get a really long string, but not long enough to get it all tangled up when we make our magic glue concoction potion. Pop the top off your school glue and go crazy with it. So now, you could either use your fingers or spoon or like some type of spatula to get all of that yarn drenched in that glue. So remember guys, you're gonna be using a lot more of this yarn. This is only the first string that we got in here. And you wanna add them separately because I went ahead and added them all together when I was making my black spiderweb ball and they got tangled. It was very hard to get out. So this looks like it's about drenched in there. Ta-da! Ooh, looks like spaghetti. You're gonna take a balloon and blow it up. Remember to protect your work surface. I put some parchment paper down because we're gonna be getting a whole lot of messy up in here. So here is our balloon all blown up and is ready to be decorated with our glue drenched yarn. Begin by tying off a little bit of your glue yarn onto the top of the balloon where the little thingamabob is hanging out. It just gives you a little handle to hang on to once you're putting all of the rest of your yarn onto the balloon. There you go. Now start by going around your balloon's little end here and you can just take it from there. There's no real rules on how to do this. You just kind of follow the balloon's shape and make sure it's covered in a lot of yarn. You see what I was saying, guys? This is super messy. It's fun, but super messy.
My hands, this is dirty.
When you're done with the first string, you might want to tuck it into one of the other parts of the yarn, just so it doesn't fall apart. I mean, there's glue on it, it is sticky, but we don't want it falling out on us and unwinding in the middle of us making our spiderweb ball. So there's our first round. Now let's drench another long piece of yarn and get started with the second. If you need a little more glue, just add a little more glue. We're going to begin the same way as the first one. Wrap a little bit of your second string around the top of the balloon and just keep on twirling and winding your yarn where there's empty space. Whoa, look how dirty my hands are. So I definitely had to go on a hand washing break because my hands started sticking together so bad during the middle of all of this. You guys might have to take a little break and wash your hands and then come back because the glue just starts adding on each other over and over and over again and it becomes really, really sticky. Now, for the strings going along the top of the balloon to the bottom of the balloon, this way, vertically, there's a little bit of a technique that goes into that, and I'll show you guys to make that super easy for you. So here, we're gonna take the end of that yarn right here and spin it around our top part of the balloon. We're gonna go downwards, making sure we cover the spots that have more of the balloon showing. And then just keep on doing that. But every single time you go towards the bottom, you're gonna come back up on the other side like that and spin around the top here again. just like this. And then do the same thing. Go around the bottom in an area where there's not a lot of string and you can see more of the balloon showing. And come back to the top and spin around and do the same. And that'll get your string from falling and coming apart and toppling on itself. Now that we got about 8 strings in, I think I'm okay and I have everything covered. You guys can keep on doing more strings if you want it to be super, super webby. Right now is the point I usually like to add some glitter because the glue is wet, so it's the perfect time for that. I'm using this extra fine glitter. It just means that it's super, super tiny and not as big as regular glitter. Now that we got our glitter on, we just gotta let our masterpiece dry for a couple of hours. So I ended up letting my spiderweb ball dry overnight. Now it's time to take a straight pin and get the help of a grown-up on this one because I don't want you guys poking yourselves. And the fun part is you poke the balloon and it just kind of shrinks and it becomes like this mad scientist type of effect where it shrinks inside of the web and the web stays the same and it makes all sorts of funny crackling noises. So here we go. Wow, I wasn't expecting it to explode like that. The first one that I made did not do that. So everything, just all the glitter exploded in my face. So as you can see, there's our masterpiece. Everything stayed the same because it's totally frozen that way with all of the glue. You can take the balloon out from the inside by just cutting it carefully. Stretch it out a little bit so that you don't cut any of your yarn. Even though it's completely glued stiff, you still want to just be on the safe side. So I cut that off and we can kind of just maneuver our way inside and grab the remainder of the balloon. Ta-da! We got all of the balloon out. At this point, you're gonna want a new dangling string, and this one's gonna be longer than the little one we made to hold down for leverage when we were putting the glue on. So make the string as long as you want your spiderweb ball to hang down from wherever you're gonna put it up for decoration. And kind of weave it through like this and tie a knot at the end. Make sure that knot is extra secure by doing a double knot. If you guys can't tie knots yet, that's totally okay. Just have a grown-up to help you out. Now for some extra spooky fun, I bought different size spiders from the Halloween store, and we're gonna add these onto our spiderweb ball. I'm gonna use my hot glue gun, so you guys want to be careful, really, really careful with this one, and get the help of a grown-up again, because this stuff hurts when it burns. I've burnt myself a couple of times, not fun. So I'm gonna put my huge, ginormous spider on first. Let's put another smaller spider, being very, very careful not to burn ourselves. We can put some more smaller spiders on the other side, just so all of our sides have some creepy spiders on it. Let's put one like right towards the bottom since our bottom doesn't have a spider yet. Ooh, we can put one on the top here too, right here. Kind of change the direction of the spider. And I think we're about done here. And there's our spooky spiderweb balls. And the cool thing is we made them all by ourselves, and we can make as many more as we want. Ooh, and you guys can also put LED tea lights that you can get at the Halloween store inside of them as well, creating a super creepy, realistic spiderweb ball. Let me know which one you guys like better, the black spiderweb ball or the white spiderweb ball. I think the white spiderweb ball looks more realistic, like real spider webs. If you guys decide to make this yourselves, be sure to take a picture and post it on my Instagram. I would love to see how creative you guys got with this spooky project. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you love Halloween like me, and if you love DIY projects. Crawl on over to my next video and I'll howl at you later. Bye, cupcakes. This time.
You guys made it to the end of the video without me eating you. Delicious, delicious boys and ghouls. How many spiders were on the white spider ball? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Leave your answers in the comments below, scrumptious children.